I always. Eventually, we're gonna have to take a vacation for that because we will go hiking eventually, camping.
It's true.
Simon with the fucking sniper rifle in the hills. Any day now, you fucking assholes.
What happened last time, Zaz?
All right. So last time, we opened up with Cassandra checking in with Onyx to see if she was okay. She talked about her interest in comics and ultimately, like, ultimately, while kind of interested, did kind of prompt her that she should probably talk with Emily about that because Emily's also into that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, Cassandra's told by Troy about his plan to reinvent himself, and she agreed. She thought it was a good idea, so she gave him some money. And Troy did show off his new look, including these fake glasses that he got from a pawn shop. We then proceeded to brain blast him about Vietnam, and he told us about his world and its vast history. And we then brain blasted him some more about the history of this America, of this world. And that was a lot for him to take in. Zane then concocted a plan to make him pop brownies, which is very funny. Damien, meanwhile, told everyone about the new experience he was going to run. While, listen, Amber was very interested to see if Troy was single. And listen, while that conversation was happening, as Damien did go to do his practice, you did hear a scream from the backyard as he had summoned a lion. Troy did rush into action, but Hannah intervened, and Damien did send Aslan, Jesus Christ, back home. Meanwhile, then Amber did take Troy away to explain how romance works in this world, and well, that didn't work out too well, as she did proceed to chase him up a tree until he was literally hiding, and Cass agreed to help out and talk with her, and listen, I think ultimately it will work out. Spoiler, I'm looking into the future. It will not work out, unfortunately. There will unfortunately be... It's not Amber's fault. It's someone else's fault. Zane then proceeded to give Troy a lot of pop brownies, and to the horrid amusement of Hannah and Emily. But they didn't really have any effect. Cassandra talked with Abigail about, telling about Cassandra telling her parents about them, and she wasn't against it. I mean, it was more or less Cassandra was the one taking the risk, as Abigail's parents aren't gonna be coming back, most likely. And meanwhile, then Alaric and Ned stopped by and told us about the exam and sponsorship opportunities, and Alaric told us how he plans to pass the word to the stone about us, so that we can actually meet and arrange with them. Lee Ed also brought up the fact that the sponsorship will be through his father, Merlin. Apparently, sources differ on whether or not he's a funny man or an asshole. Alaric then told us about some new guests, and yes, it is a woman named Haiti, and Alaric told us her story. Basically, affected by a rift, werewolf, don't like physically, no physical touching, and very, very much not integrated into society. But listen, upon that prompting and then this introduction, Zane's was decided he will also give Haiti a pop brownie. But listen, Cassandra was able to talk him down to only doing one, as you need to, we're scientists here. It's an experiment. But Mr. Jones was able to get through. I think get through to her the most by bribing her with roast meats. I think Cassandra then came out to her parents about her and Abigail. And so they accepted it. her Cassandra's mom did hit her with the I knew. Damn. And the father, Clint did propose a hiking, a camping vacation sometime in maybe the near future. Which I think everyone agreed to. I think that's where we ended the session.
Yeah. As listen, summer is well on its way. As such, the planning for the trip is rather straightforward. I'm not sure if you wanna do anything before you leave.
I don't think there's anything really in particular. No.
I don't think there's anything for me either. I don't think so. Let me check my notes. Nope, just ready for another shoe.
I listen. That sounds very pessimistic. An optimist.
I can see Simon in the hills with the sniper rifle.
Listen. Now.
I'm very confident that I'm confident. The success of the Dog Tower has already been canonicized into the future.
Unfortunately, due to his red Nazi armband, he's very noticeable, Grunt.
Listen.
I think Damon would be pretty sad in the future if his girlfriend got shot and killed by an Achish dimensional Nazi. I think we're gonna be fine. Don't worry, guys.
Listen, there are worse things than death. Like, we don't have to die.
That is very true. A very true statement.
Funny that
Luckily, the mere fate worse than death right now is hard for it to happen to us because we are very far from the ocean.
Okay, I'll give you that one, I suppose.
we are far from away from the fish people.
Wait a minute. Divine inspiration is hitting me. I was about to go with my plan, but something in those words you said, Zaz.
Yeah.
Divine inspiration. Gotta remodel the entire session.
Hmm. Are very far away from the coast, aren't you?
I mean, they were in Mongolia, to be fair, which is pretty far inland.
Why are
Like-
you saying it like that?
It's like a desert. It was like a desert between Actually, they were in Mongolia. The inland doesn't say.
They can bury. They can burrow now.
Oh,
that doesn't-
wonderful.
Just
Yeah, so it
like
doesn't
the
actually-
Zerg, they have like diversified their like soldiers. They now have specialists.
For like different climates.
Just because the
Troy is a
leadership is underwater.
Troy may be a rapist, but he's a great general, as it turns out.
Nah, listen, Mac, he delegates that shit. Don't worry.
His victims are great generals,
Generalship part of what he delegates.
just like Elon Musk.
I feel like, do I dare tap the frontier timeline? Am I brave enough?
You could.
What's that timeline again?
It's the one with the blackjack where the Shadow War takes place. Where me and Tamara are.
That'd be pretty fun.
Dracula's homeworld.
Yeah, listen. Pack your bags. You'll get in the car. It's about a 2-hour drive or so into the mountains before you like hit one of the sort of hiking trails. also a place where you could probably set up camp. As it's gonna be, well, you three, your parents, and I think you're taking Abigail, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if we talked about it, but if
Oh,
she
you
wants
should
to.
you should talk about that. Are you taking anyone else with you, or is it gonna be exclusively a family trip?
Yeah, like it was there when like Clint brought it up, but then kind of like to me it sounded like a family trip.
Yeah, I honestly didn't
Yes.
consider taking anyone else.
Yeah.
So.
That's
Yeah, that's like
fine. That's perfect.
no collateral. Sounds like nice.
Less times to mess up with the timeline.
Listen,
More people traumatized.
the dog will come along. Narakzun will have to jump into the back. The car's kind of like jilts a bit, tilts a bit behind, but it's fine.
Only favors keeping this car alive.
Yeah, listen. You all get in, and your dad seems very, very excited about this. They oh, it's gives me back some good memories. Been a while since we've been on the road like this.
Nah, it has been.
Do you have any plans for once we get out there? Hiking trails?
Well, I thought we would make make for one of the mountain peaks, and once we come back down, it should be late in the evening. We can set up camp. Got some
Okay.
nice food we can cook over.
Marshmallows and sharing stories in nature. I think sounds wonderful.
Got the merc.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna eat s'mores. Stick a
Emily
hot dog
made-
on a stick, roast it. You know?
Emily may be a communist, but she does enjoy American food.
Yeah, no. Car engine starts. You will be on the road as your dad's gonna fiddle a bit with the radio. Some nice country music playing in the background. As the dirt road is well, it's not a dirt road, but there's plenty of dirt on both sides, especially on the first stretch of the journey before you hit the mountainside. As yeah, I'm not sure if there's any conversations between all of you.
Probably nothing in particular from your like small talk, commenting on the environment and stuff. Just
Yeah, Hannah would want to ask about like if we think everyone at the Dark Tower will be okay, but I don't think we could just ask that in front of our parents without them overhearing.
Well, listen, the radio's playing, and if you're subtle about it,
I like not mentioning magic or the words the Dark Tower.
yes. Also, I presume, listen, I presume if you speak a bit quieter, they're not just gonna eavesdrop on everything you say.
Probably. Hannah would look at her sisters and say, "Do you think everyone's gonna be all right while we're gone?"
Yeah. don't see why not.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be okay.
I mean, Hades still so new.
I think. No, don't worry. I think. Dr. Jones cracked the code with the food stuff.
That was looking promising, so I'll try not to worry.
So it's like Dana and Troy are there too. So I think if anything happens, it'll be fine.
That's true. They can handle it if anything does happen. that gif is great.
Yeah, listen. We'll head out. As by the time you arrive 2 hours later, have actually let me throw a look how I see a lot of green on Google Maps, but
That's mostly farms.
no. Like I once oh, come on, have a but I'll just search the mountain. Some of you may say this is irrelevant, but very relevant to me.
We know you're
How much water is there?
we know you're very quirky grunt.
I think if you go to like, it's right next to like Yellowstone National
Yes.
Park, right? It's pretty green there.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking
Yeah.
at look. This is a picture of what
That's true. We are in Wyoming. That's true. We are not very far from Yellowstone.
this is kind of what it looks like. Very nice.
Hell yeah, ripe for wildfires. What?
Those are in California. That's not that common here.
I was gonna say, I assume it's a not that warm here, hopefully. But yes, as you will arrive to your destination, sort of park the car somewhere on the side of the road. As well, grab the tents, the supplies, and well, start heading up the mountain path. As a trip probably won't get to the peak, but you'll be able to like go to a nearby sort of my English vocabulary is failing me right now. On the ridge, on the ridge opposite to the mountain peak. So still quite some beautiful vistas. As a few hours hiking up there and a few hours back. Not sure if there's anything, any conversations you want to have or anything you want to do as you'll engage in this trip. Take that silence as no.
No, sorry, I got immediately YouTube brained, and I saw the pointing red arrows on the images, and I immediately like laser focused on them.
Give me an awareness roll, only a basic. Would it actually give... No, I think this is a survival roll. It's a basic difficulty. No, it's a survival roll.
Ooh, that's much better for me.
Much worse for me, unfortunately.
Ah!
Damn. I guess
No.
it's not
Damn.
better when you just roll a flashlight.
Damn. Listen. What if I come in? What if Emily comes in with the crit?
Oh my god. Yeah. So it was a basic difficulty, not a crit, but yes.
So
As listen, Emily, as you're kind of above the tree line at this point, the wind is clearly shifting, and you do spot some clouds in the distance. There's a weird shift in the air that you're able to notice, and as you begin descending, make your way back to where you could camp, you also start noticing the distinct lack of bird noises. Really, any sound. The forest is silent. Dead silent. Except the chatter of your mother and father. Sort of sense of unease and grips you slightly. Very eerie to travel through large swaths of completely quiet wildlife.
Now, can I make a no roll of high culture, perhaps? Basically, is this normal? Is this ought to be this way?
Well, how's
I'm
it
sure that's what's
survivable? I
thinking.
suppose it's not you're not gonna be attacked by a monster, but it's probably something with the environment that made the animals kind of just seek shelter and just fuck off.
In that case, Emily will go with listen, she will ask about this, and she'll see with her. In her head right now, it's basically like a probably is Yellowstone, because Yellowstone sometimes does like to drive away animals if it's getting a bit too active. That's a real phenomenon, but considering their experience, you will go like well, mom and dad are a bit distracted. Go tell the others.
We'll both kind of looked at you.
Hey, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I'm not sure if I'm sounding a bit too paranoid, but animals are quiet, and unless Yellowstone is doing something funny right now, which drove them all away.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it's
Yeah. Guess that's weird.
weirdly silent.
That's gonna wave that off. It's like, well, guess some of my lessons didn't stick for long. But it's most likely a storm probably approaching. Should see clouds in the distance. Maybe feel the difference in the air soon.
Sure, could be. Makes sense, yeah?
We'll make sure to put a tarp up then.
He'll nod. As you reach this like nice clearing where you are setting up for camp. As yes, he apparently was right. As you all feel the sort of shift in the air, and it's a clear like drop temperature. There's like the wind is sort of picking up. All signs indicating well, probably a thunderstorm. Will most likely hit during the night. Luckily, you are in no sort of danger area, as your father is an experienced hiker. He knows how to properly set this up, so you're not going to be blown away by any strong winds. And there's plenty of shelter nearby. Also making sure you don't fucking stand near tall trees. As well, eventually a night does fall. As well, there is a rain that starts to set in. And I will assume that you each have your individual tent, or would you like to be sharing tent?
We are a suburban family. I assume we are. Listen, Vietnam will just give us a bit of money at least. We have our own tents.
Like each individual tents?
Well, that's why I'm asking the Americans, because I know what kind of tents people used to run around here, but
I remember the.
I would picture like two collectively as a family.
yeah.
Maybe one for the kids and one for the parents.
Yeah, that's what we usually have when we went camping. Yeah.
Do you see, Mac? Maybe you're the rich one.
No, we
No,
also
it's just less to pack and carry.
No, I said the Americans like always had individual tents. I remember we found
I'll also remind you, Mac, that this is the 70s where tents were much heavier than the
That
modern
is true. That's true.
counterparts.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my fucking grandparents' tents. Oh, holy shit! I was like, damn, what the fuck is this? Yes. As you all set up the tents, and fortunately, no nice campfire tonight. There's canned food for you.
God himself said no
Aw.
s'mores because God's a dirty Romanian who doesn't like s'mores.
But yeah, as all three of you sort of huddle up in the tent, as you can hear the droplets kind of hitting the tarp on the outside. As the only other sound is the noise of wind kind of rustling the leaves. As damn. Holy shit. Yes, I do sometimes forget that American wilderness is much more fucking wild.
Yeah. I'm sad I didn't see any bears when I was in the mountains.
Listen, I don't think we're in grizzly territory yet.
No.
I
In
think.
Yellowstone? Yeah, you are.
Oh, we are. That's fine.
You're not in
There's black bears and
Yellowstone.
grizzlies, I
Listen,
think.
you're not technically in Yellowstone. You're like Yellowstone adjacent.
A grizzly bear is not the worst type of bear you can actually meet.
True.
Also, I don't think the bears respect the national park boundaries.
But yeah. Listen, just don't leave it around. You leave it away from your tent. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any conversations. Not the greatest night, but suppose it could be worse.
It could be.
Does this mean we can't have a fire tomorrow either because all of the wood's gonna be wet?
Yeah, most likely.
No.
Oh, s'mores.
Hannah's just gonna be pouting about that, complaining.
Demiurge is it's a very particular style, but
Yeah, no, I don't think Cassandra really has anything specific to talk about now.
Well, as the evening would go by, and well, the storm will definitely intensify. You can hear like sort of thunder in the distance as the wind begins to sort of pick up pace. And well, there is something peaceful about this, the fact that we're able to, at the very least, fall asleep, even though it's a bit cold and damp. The sound of rain lulling you to a false sense of security. As well, suppose you would all drift asleep. Any of you like what's the word? Like light sleepers?
No.
Sure. I feel like Hannah's anxious enough.
Suppose your silence, Mac. Emily is also just normal.
not a light sleeper. Yeah.
Fucking conked out.
As Hannah, why don't you give me an awareness?
Oh, I can try. Critical?
Yes. Hey, listen. Not a bad reroll.
I can gamble. What's the worst that can happen?
You should. Listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. As
Historically, yeah, I'm not actually. Most failed awareness rolls aren't that bad.
well, And eventually you're gonna wake up. Not because, well, something awakes you. Because, well, suddenly you feel quite warm. As light shines right from outside, even through the tarp. It's like a blinding light. As if the sun is directly above you, and it's suffocating. And
I guess she's gonna poke her head out the tent, see what's going on.
you are greeted by like this unfamiliar environment. Desert all around you, as far as the eye can see. One exception. In the distance, this giant, massive ruin that reminds you, Hannah, would you be into space stuff?
Like not science fiction space stuff.
Science fiction works, and regardless, like it's just
I think she'd find it interesting. I don't know how much she would like know about it though.
well. The question is, how would she have ever seen a satellite, or maybe a craft, like a
Probably
rocket? Yeah,
something similar. Yeah.
it does remind you of those, but like the scale is off the charts, and also seems to be quite like you're not sure if it's really far away or if it's just immense.
Are Cassandra and Emily still asleep
Yes.
in the tent? She's gonna kind of just like hit both of them. Guys,
What the fuck?
where are we?
No fucking Yellowstone?
No, look outside. That's not
Huh.
where we went to sleep.
All right.
Emily, did you teleport us?
No, I can only teleport us visual range. I never tried anything beyond. I have no idea.
Okay. I guess I'll climb out of the tent and just like look around. Like there's that giant satellite thing in the distance, but other than that, we're just in the middle of a desert.
Yeah, Cassandra will just step outside.
Yeah, it's unfamiliar area.
It's only us as our parents' tent not here.
Also, what Hank? When were you Hank Pym and Marvel?
When they threw the grenade at us that made us small, we all succeeded on our awareness rolls, but all it gave us was the fact, the knowledge that we were growing smaller, but we were still teleported away to the prison.
No, you could have stopped this one. But yeah, no, your parents' tent is not here, in fact.
Oh,
Great. Wonderful. Now what?
find somewhere high. Get a look around.
Yes. All right. Let's focus on not panicking. A, and B. find anything else, honestly. She looks around the big white desert.
Yeah. Besides our tent, do we have any of our like stuff with us that we were hiking with?
Yeah, you have the backpacks in the tent itself.
Okay.
You have some food and some water.
And besides the that there's truly nothing Jack and shit.
No. Desert
All right.
and rocks.
Let's pack up the tent and find a tall rock, I guess.
Problem is, as far as you can see with your eyes, is flatland. There's no.
I mean,
There might be like some slightly higher elevated like small hills, but nothing that.
but there's that like giant satellite
Yes,
thing, right?
yes.
We could go towards that because that is the only thing we
Yes.
could see.
There's nothing else. Yeah, there's really nothing else to go besides randomly going around the desert.
No, I think we should turn around and go the opposite direction, just out into the middle of the desert.
Okay, hey.
That felt really targeted.
Yeah, listen, after if everything's packed up, Cassandra's just gonna like start walking towards the satellite.
Yes, as well, you start walking, and it's a unpleasant walk. The desert heat is quite excruciating. You are people coming from Wyoming, so that should say something. It is it's like a summer that you've never had. But luckily you have some water. So if you ration it carefully, you'll be fine, but definitely not gonna last you more than a day or two at most. As you're walking for a few hours, you do hear sort of approaching you. Sounds like hoops.
Hoops.
Yes.
Listen, she will turn around and wait for the guy because we have nothing else to do.
Yeah, if you turn around and you look in the direction it's coming from, you will see shortly, because again it's very flat, you will see in the distance Lone Rider that's like clearly galloping towards you where you're at.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, all right, let's wait until we see who this guy is.
Cassandra will just sort of say, do you want me to turn invisible?
I think he already has seen us. I mean, how?
I don't see the point at this point. I mean, like, where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do if you are invisible?
Cassandra just shrugged. I guess we're just gonna wait for him because it's no to hide, and I don't think we can like outrun him if he wants to us.
Unless
then...
you can dig really quickly.
Nope. Yeah. So yeah, let's wait then.
As eventually you see the rider sort of just kind of pull up to all of you. He looks bizarre as he like gets off. You see he has some sort of weird suit. Does also have a big fuck off gun sort of on like next to the saddle itself. Like hops up, says howdy there fellas, look a bit lost. You outlanders?
If that means someone not from here, yeah.
Don't worry, we get those quite often here.
You do?
Yeah. What did you do to get thrown out here?
We don't know.
we were just asleep?
We were camping, and we woke up here.
We have no idea.
Well, sure looks like you're in a predicament. Name's Blackjack. I can help.
I don't
Well-
think there's much water around here. We'd appreciate the assistance.
Don't think we're in any position to turn down help.
But you see, nothing ain't free here on the frontier. Might need some assistance. Certain job I'm doing right now. Question is, can you provide help?
What's the job? We need to know what the job is before we know if we can actually help.
Why don't you tell me what kind of skills you have? You good with tech? That killing people, breaking and entering, some weird abilities.
Cassandra will look at Hannah and Emily, and she'll say, I mean, I'm pretty good at breaking, entering, getting places I'm not supposed to be.
Like looks towards the other two.
I'm able to travel around.
Beneath the skill. What about you, young lady?
Not bad at nature stuff. I can shoot. Could be pretty fast when I need to be. What kind of help do you need?
So, there's a job well, I won't call it a job. Actually, I would call it more of breaking and entering. One of them vaults around here. You know what those are. Just imagine, you have bunkers where you come from?
Yeah.
Alright,
Are we
imagine
breaking the-
a highly
the government
advanced,
bunker?
bunker. Quite deadly, but, well, let's just say I have a means of getting through most of that. Just need a backup on certain, well, less dangerous tasks.
I mean, yeah, we can help you with that.
Yeah, fair as supposed to. Fair.
Right. Well, gonna be a... Like looks at the horse. I didn't expect 3 of you, but you're small, will fit. Like pats the saddle.
This poor horse.
Listen, you get onto it.
Cassandra
Yeah, you
asked,
expect it.
Cassandra's actually gonna ask, like, didn't expect 3 of us. Did we like make a big like entrance?
Yeah, like it's like a beam up into the sky for like a few seconds,
Is that what that bright light was?
maybe.
Now my arrow focus detect on this guy, and one said it was only because of the beam.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say.
We're not going to be hurting anyone, are we?
Like, not like that.
Oh. Okay, one at a time. But did you say
Sorry.
this?
Cassandra nods at that, like, yeah, she just like
Okay.
acceptance, like, okay, like she's pretty good by this point.
You'll glance towards what you said, Hannah, and I'll say, well, how squeamish are you?
Squeamish? I don't think I'm that squeamish, Why?
Well, listen. You think you break into a secret bunker that nobody owns? Nobody's home, then nobody will get hurt. If they are, well, wrong place, wrong time.
Right. Okay.
You said you're good at with a shot, so I'll give you a weapon and you shoot. If you're squeamish, then you'll hesitate, and then we'll both die.
I'd like to avoid dying.
Yeah, me too. Fortunately, given the bunker, there is a small chance that the noble is in hiding.
Say like noble. Is that just like title or like they?
He like sort of catches himself, like nods. Yes, for you Outlanders, powerful, deadly vampires. You know what a vampire is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Might as well.
Bloodsuckers and stuff.
Yes, they don't like the sun, but otherwise, quite deadly.
Yes, familiar with those. Yes.
They chose an interesting place to be then. As Hannah looks around at literally no shade anywhere.
Well, this used to be a pleasant world before they thrashed it around. The apocalypses will do that.
I see.
Locals call it the frontier, but this used to be Earth at one point. You're cutting out for me, Zaz. What did you say?
Alright, so what I'm hearing is powerful. Am I listening now?
Sure, robot.
You're a robot right
Yes.
Okay, yes. Cassandra will just say, alright, so what I'm hearing is powerful asshole who probably did something to deserve it.
I mean, they wouldn't give me a bounty on him. Otherwise.
No. That's all the questions I got.
Well, then listen, hop on. Base camp is about 3 hours ride.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's go then.
As yeah, no, listen, normally a horse wouldn't feel too well with this much capacity on it, but this one seems completely unbothered. I'll just speed along a bit more carefully since there's so many of you on him. You're not sure what this thing gets fed. It's not very bulky, but it sure can support a lot of weight. As yeah, you'll ride for a while before you see a small encampment. So kind of slow down, and well, you'll get attracted to the sort of central piece in the camp. This massive set of, you think, armor, but it stands like 3 meters tall. Very bulky. As you'll kind of hop off the horse. All right. Get some rest. Get some water in you. See, like points to some bags. We'll do the hit tomorrow at dawn. Also, don't touch that. You might kill yourself.
Understood. Noted.
Alright.
Is that like a robot? Is it like...
Close enough. It's, I believe it's a quite an impressive piece of power armor. Though it looks impressive to us, well, it clearly was garbage to the owner. See, this is the place where people drop their unwanted shit.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, you know what they call this timeline? Black Death. It's not because it's nice, I assure you.
That's cheery.
Ever transported you here, I assure you, once you're pretty much dead. I don't know how you would have survived if you didn't run into me. Not to mention the
I think I'm
environment,
so-
the bandits, the monsters, and the mutants.
I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for you, we probably would have just dehydrated after 2 days because we don't have any supplies.
He'll kind of like point in the direction. Say, nearest town, 5 days that way.
Yep, would have dehydrated.
I guess it's good luck that you just happen to be around.
He'll sort of shrug. Sometimes you need luck to survive. Dangerous world out there.
That is most certainly true. Though your world seems probably much dangerous than where you came from.
Well,
But who would want us dead though?
well, I'll be honest. Has to be someone who knows how to traverse the multiverse. And well, that means you've pissed off someone pretty big.
S. You will think back. What about that?
Was that guy that Troy?
Yeah. The Simon guy, yeah.
Yeah, there was that Troy. There's a guy that Troy bludgeoned.
Oh shit, he did just disappear, didn't he?
Yeah, and he was part of a multiversal corporation.
Ah, fuck. Well, that might do it.
But you know him, or just recognize general idea, just people like him?
Does the name Palantir mean anything to you people?
Emily will shake their head as a.
Maybe not the same people then. Yeah, no, they are what you would call a corporation. God, I hate that word.
Yeah, no, listen, I don't like him either. Yeah, I mean, he rubbed all the wrong way initially, but he turns out to be much actually worse. He turned to be a thing. He turns out to be what? Do you know what a Nazi is?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, he turned to be one of
like
those.
taps the armor. And you will see it's very like faded. There's a swastika symbol on it.
Holy fuck! What the fuck is that? A Nazi armor?
Yeah, it's from one of them timelines they have. Came in with a manual, although I don't speak German.
Troy mentioned like where he's from. There was like robots
Shit.
and armor and stuff. Is this from his?
Could be, yeah.
He kind of shrugs and says, "Oh, I don't know. There's plenty of places that make robots, but this shit, this is made
sure
out
how-
of a special alloy. One of the rarest shit in the multiverse. Looks like garbage, but to the trained eye, this shit right now, if you can power it up, weapon of mass destruction."
I'm sure glad that the Nazis got it.
He shakes his head. This must be one of their prototypes if they threw it away like this. Luckily, I do know what the problem is. Its power consumption is off the charts. Slotted in a battery, 50% power. Got down to 20% in an hour. I'm no engineer, but I would say that's a bit of a defect right there. Luckily,
How long are they supposed to last?
well, I imagine in a war zone you would at least want a few hours.
I mean, might be a testing model only meant for a testing range, but still kind of, if you mention it's kind of expensive, kind of dumb to throw it away.
They well, I don't know. I don't know why they threw it away. Why? Maybe they have an abundance of it. Maybe they just don't care. Point is, it's powerful enough to crack through the outer defenses of the bunker, which is really all we need. Because otherwise, we would all be killed within 50 meters of that shit.
You said the bunker's dangerous. How?
How dangerous it is.
I mean, like, what about it is dangerous?
Well, if you exclude the automated laser weapons, mines, and explosive drones that will be thrown at you, there's also probably magical defenses, traps, portals that will split your atoms apart. There might be some guards stationed at it. That's only the things I can preempt.
Oh,
Nobles tend to be a bit more creative when it comes to their assets.
fun.
Well, let's hope that you can put this thing to better use than its creators. She grants it the power armor.
Listen, you helped me out with this. My boss for the job, I think she might be able to help you go back to your timeline.
If it's not
Wait,
under,
really?
yeah, if it's not under object, who's your boss?
Well, I'm currently doing a contract for someone calls herself the Collector. Supposed to find it's a very rare type of jewel. I don't know exactly why she wants this, but listen, I don't ask questions, I just deliver.
Yeah, if it's the way home, it's the way home.
Listen, I'll tell you right off the bat, she's not gonna just help you out for free. But she does respect the deals she makes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't expect it to be for free, but I'm gonna be honest. You said this was another world. I didn't think there'd even be the possibility of a way home for.
I was suppressing a mental breakdown of the thought of dying, actually. So, you know what? This is better than.
I don't wanna. Ooh,
I want to cling on to hope. I don't want to calculate the possibilities of my untimely demise.
listen. That's the ugly side of what was done to you. If you'd say it was by force and by surprise, this is a surefire way to kill most people. Most folk are not capable of traversing the multiverse. The journey kills them at the end.
Wait, we did hear about that. So that means that we can do it?
Obviously.
Well, that's one way to find out.
Cool. That means hypothetically, if we get out of here, we can follow asshole back to whatever fucking place he's from and just kill him there. That sounds great.
Kind of like chuckles and nods.
We can throw a bomb at Hitler's face while he's like shaking his hands.
Again, I would still urge you to be cautious. Not sure exactly who you're tangling with. If it's not Palantir, it might be someone else, but I assure you nobody can just casually fling you across the multiverse. They must have considerable influence and assets.
Well, unfortunately, I think he already picked a fight with us, and let's now we'll keep in mind it was mostly a bit of a bravado emotion mixed in. But I'm pretty sure. I think they might try again anyway. Once he figures out that we're still alive, once we come back.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to listen to his pitch this time.
I think he tried his pitch, and I don't think he intends to talk.
Oh.
Even though she has a bit of a question. Even though I do have a question though, as Emily's face grows terrified, as something in her head goes computing. Neurons connect. If someone who cannot travel the multiverse travels through, how do they die? Does their corpse arrive at the other end?
Oh no, you just kind of get atomized.
Oh my god.
Emily's face completely darkens at that, as the neurons are connecting, and it's
No, don't think of that right now.
What about like physical objects, like for example?
I mean, like the clothes on them.
I mean, we were, for example, sleeping in two tents, and our tent got transported. Does it mean they were not transported? Probably in that case.
Well, if they were sleeping in a small tent, it could have been torn apart in the process. The atomization process does create a small yield explosion, about a meter and a half in diameter.
As Emily's face just goes dark as she's like, could be.
I'm sorry for your loss, but maybe if he was just targeting you three, it also is not. Such devices consume power. I'm not sure how stingy he would be with that.
You're right. If he didn't lie about the corporation, but I assume there's like limited resource. I'm not sure how his corporation works, but I don't think he can requisition resources for petty grudges.
That's bullshit. He just filed it away under something expense.
I was trying to convince myself there.
Life's too short to lie to yourself.
But maybe it is best if we stop going down this particular what if.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
Focus on getting home.
Well, at the very least, once you get to the collector, she'll be able to help you through all of this. Get some rest, you three. You have a long day tomorrow. You see him take like this canister of, you're not exactly sure, as he like starts feeding it to the horse, as the horse starts drinking it.
What is that?
One of them noble's inventions. Looks like a horse, isn't it? 99% machine.
Machine?
Yep. Like puts down the canister, goes to like the side. See, like he like pushes like something on it as like side sort of slides open, and you see like many moving parts inside.
Wow. Okay. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, big thing about the nobles. They like their 19th century aesthetic. You'll see.
Wait, you said 99%.
Yeah. There's still some bits of flesh here and there, mostly on the outside.
I think like realization just dawns on her then. She's like, oh fuck. Okay.
I should warn you that this bunker maybe not look like what you expected it. Especially once you're inside, you might see a lot of old-timey furniture and decorations. But just because they look like that, don't be mistaken, they're highly advanced and could be trapped with dangerous gizmos.
I'll keep it in mind.
Feeding.
Yeah. Now Hannah is gonna join Emily in just dissociating in the corner.
Yeah, Cassandra will look at both and say, right, so until we find way back, we don't know.
Alright, let's focus on surviving and then we can check.
Yeah, let's just stay focused on the salt thing. We'll stay focused on this collector thing.
Right, one thing at a time.
I say, let's go for it.
As eventually get some rest. You'll sleep through the night. Morning will arrive and quite early Blackjack is gonna wake all of you up. Like, alrighty. Let's get moving. You should be there when the sun is has probably risen up. In case any surprises wait for us inside. Better to have it behind us than not. So you said you can shoot. As he like looks at you, Hannah.
Yeah, our dad taught all of us. I think I'm pretty good at it.
He like hands you a large gun, like a rifle.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Shoots high-powered concentration lasers. No drop-off, pinpoint accuracy. Just make sure you can aim with it. Unfortunately, I think the sights kind of broke off a while ago.
Okay. Never shot lasers before, but I should be
He
able to
gestures
aim.
for a bunch of rocks. Have at it. Infinite ammo.
Right now? Oh, okay.
I'd rather you test it now than later.
Yeah, she'll try and shoot the rocks.
Yeah, as you take a couple of shots, this thing is well, quite efficient. No recoil, no sort of drop off. Just very precise, very quiet as well. Minus the rocks that seem to be sort of melting under the heat of the laser.
Are you sure this is a gun?
Looks like a gun, behaves like a gun, feels like a gun.
Fair enough. Just a little different than what I'm used to.
I mean, makes sense if it doesn't have mechanical parts, that there's no recoil.
What year do you folks come from?
It was 1977.
No fusion batteries, no mechs.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
One of those timelines, quite lagging behind.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Well,
Yeah. Well, no apocalypse yet, so I think that's a good trade-off.
he'll kind of like show the like he kind of gives you a booklet that you realize it's the manual for the mech armor, as it is written in German, and it's dated 1930.
Yeah, it was mentioned that even that timeline that we heard about was much more advanced compared to ours. Even though I don't think it's Destroy's timeline if it's 1930.
It could be, but I don't know.
That's true, it might also be an experimental prototype if it's from 1930. Alas, sadly, I cannot read German, so I don't understand.
All right. You three take the horse and try to keep up. You know how to ride horses, right?
Emily kind of slowly shakes her head.
I mean, it's mostly mechanical. Give it a shot.
Kind of shrugs his head and says, the weirdos programmed it to behave like 100% a real horse. So it still spooks easily.
No, never been on a horse in my life. Except for, well, yesterday.
I was gonna say yes, but I guess no, we have not.
Listen, you can decide. It's up to you. You can decide on the spot.
Sandra said she hasn't. She never said we haven't.
Or in the Midwest, I don't think it's out of
Like,
normal.
oh really? You guys didn't go to that person's birthday party when we were younger? She had all those horses.
Survival. Yeah, Sandra's only one dot in survival. They'll be avoiding doing outside activities. Wow.
Yeah. Like, Emily wasn't a horse, but like she doesn't know how to ride horses. She's been on like a fucking like there's difference like her riding a pony horse and with like especially with like a guide or something.
All right.
And,
Well, it's been a while, but I can try.
And say, well, that's the spirit. Take the gun and hop on. Try to keep up. As he'll kind of go to the power armor. As he like, you see the thing sort of unfold as you'll climb inside.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, you'll see the thing start activating as the roaring sound of an engine spinning starts powering up the entire thing as lights begin to blink around. As you will lift off and with speed depart in the distance as like a jetpack sort of kind of just exhausts fire and fumes.
Shit. Okay, I guess we follow.
Miss
Let's go.
survival roll.
Oh
It
boy.
can be dexterity as well if you want.
No, I'm gonna do survival.
It's only a basic difficult. There you go. Yeah, listen. It's been a while, but listen. Like riding a bicycle. You're able to, well, follow along. It is a very fast horse, and it will actually be able to keep up easily the flying power armor. As you ride for about 30 minutes to an hour, the sun is now fully above the horizon, its rays of light illuminating the vast desert. As you see him like sort of land in front some distance away before you catch up with him. And he's just gonna like raise a hand to stop you. As you can hear his voice through the microphones of the armor itself. Alright, look up ahead. Do you see it? You can give me a detect roll. Extreme difficulty.
Now
Yeah,
listen, I have,
yeah.
I have a basic to cover. I have a basic to cover me. So maybe I'll get my single dice. Maybe I'll get it. Me. Nope.
Listen, Hannah, Emily, well, Sandra, you see nothing. Just more desert in front of you. Hannah, Emily, there's a very weird shimmer that you could have mistaken for a heat, like a heat wave, but there's definitely something in front of you. Not sure how big and how far it is, but definitely something is there.
What exactly are we looking for? Because I see like a mirage almost.
See, like, the thing powers down and he'll climb out of it. And picks up a couple of small rocks off the ground. And just kind of throws it in front as suddenly you see 5-10 beams of light just shoot out of nothing as they target each stone, incinerating them on the spot. Designed with a special type of cloaking field. Reflects light quite well, eh? Keeps them nice and cool inside as well.
Yeah. So how do we get in?
I'm gonna make a hole. Very big one. Once I charge in, all of the defense systems on the outside will shoot at me. Hopefully this thing's sturdy enough to take all of that, and I'm not dead by the time you also get inside after it. He will climb back inside the power armor. As you see him have another lift off as he like just bowl charges this entire thing. As you'll see dozens and dozens of lasers just kind of shoot out of nothingness as they bounce off the armor. Several small yield explosions as you see these flying drones charge him, will go up in the air as he like sort of impacts something. At the moment of impact, this like tall building, couple of stories high, just starts like glimmering as the cloaking shield fades, and he will have like actually crashed through this thing, as presumably you will ride the horse while behind him while he's doing this, because otherwise he would be dead.
Yeah.
As you're able to follow him through the large hole that he sort of punched through the outer wall. As inside, you are greeted by a very weird scenery of old-style Gothic architecture and furniture, as this place is not illuminated by light bulbs, but by candles, or at the very least something that looks like a candle, very convincingly. But the way the flame moves, it's not like a normal flame. It's very animated, very exaggerated almost. Clearly fake. As the power, he like sort of climbs out of the damaged power suit. So like I say, well, that was a rough entrance, but here we are. He goes up to the horse and pulls out his own rifle. One okay? None of you got hurt?
No, seem
I'm
fine.
Good. Leave the horse here. Don't need it to be damaged during the heist. Be prepared for resistance once we head down the floor. Down the hall.
Noted. As you asked before that, actually, do you know if they actually fuck her magic only detects rift stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's kind of like funky. That kid's probably not as useful actually.
As far as you
Okay,
know,
no-
the text only rift stuff.
Yes, that is true, but yeah, she will mention but do they employ any Outlander stuff? These bunkers?
Might be. Why?
In that case, I can say she will like sparkle with her hands. I can, from what I know, I can detect rift affected stuff, which means if they've maybe an Outlander, like something from not here, I might be able to detect it.
You're a fucking mage?
Yeah,
Alright, do you know some offensive spells, or is it just warn me
As
before I get
Cassandra-
shot?
Cassandra will say, "Yeah, we can shoot magic out of our hands."
Alright,
I can make a shield if needed, or if someone gets hurt, I know I can help with that.
that's definitely gonna be useful. Alright. It's like points for the corridor. Let's set up a firing range. Once they come through the door, you just shoot your magic spells at them. Any of them survive, start shooting back. You behind, pop a shield on the first person tanking the hits.
Okay.
understood.
Yeah, you'll set up a lining shot. Presume you all sort of take some cover as you also prepare, because yeah, there's like a set of massive doors that seem to be the only entrance deeper into this building where you entered. I need a shoot.
Yep. I'll spend an adrenaline on this.
I think I gain a free reroll from my Magic Burst upgrade. Let me check the book real quick. Actually, I don't.
I don't think I can argue using Selfless for this one for a free reroll, so I'm just gonna do a normal one.
I'll also do normal reroll then in that case.
I was gonna say Magic Burst gives you a +1 on the roll. That's what it is.
I already had a +1. You know, it's already 7 dice, yeah. No, it only gives me a +1. It doesn't give me a free roll. Listen, I assume from other similar feats that it's fine. There we go.
Yeah, no. The doors will open as you see these weird-looking individuals. They're sort of... They look human, but modified. One of them has like... his arm doesn't have an actual hand. It just kind of like prolongs into this blade, misshapen blade. But they all have guns as they walk. They kind of burst through the door and you start firing. Cassandra, Emily, you land your hits as two of these men go down. Anna, you try to shoot, but you kind of just manage to distract them a bit. As the moment Blackjack shoots his large rifle, you see this like green projectile just illuminate the hallway before like it just kind of passes right through one of the guards, just kind of like leaving this hole in their stomach as they collapse, guts and blood spilling all over the floor. As well, I'm gonna need all of you to make me a stunt roll. You are gonna be shot back at.
I will deploy and
Is there a way to tell, like who I should shield at this point, or is that just going to be like a?
Listen, we'll see
Sure.
who fails the. You can still roll the stunt, and we'll see if anyone fails, and you can shield them.
Time to deploy the outsmart here. Actually, doesn't matter because it's still the 5 dice. But when I deploy the outsmart or keep that around. Brawn, but for formatic purposes, I'm gonna use my brains. Listen, let's see how far my brains will take me. My brains got me 2 bases.
All right. Shield the Gimli.
Yeah. No, Mac, you should. Yeah, you should just roll another 1d6.
Let's see here. How do you check the dice? Because I can only see like I could like a. So I don't know the numbers, but I don't know the symbols and which one's which.
You because it says roll dice underneath difficulty. Which means that you got 5-5 and you got 4-4.
Listen, Mac, you can go all in and reroll 2 dice. If you take the.
Probably will take the wound. Actually, I don't trust all ends.
Mark, as one of the guns, they also shoot this like laser beam. As one of them will kind of hit you, sort of near the shoulder, as your skin just kind of chars, as you suffer from a severe burn. Well, I want all of you to be more shoot rolls, or I'm gonna continue shooting back.
Yes, sir. Am I a greedy man? Am I a greedy man? I could get a comically dog-ass reroll and like lose my crit. Or I could get an extreme.
Back.
4 dice, you can end the fight here.
It is.
I'm gonna spend an adrenaline to get a +1 on this.
I don't think this is biblical greed. I think this is pretty reasonable. This is a pretty reasonable bet.
Oh, that's Hannah.
Let's let it rip, baby. Listen.
It's enough. Are you gonna reroll Naz?
I'll back up. Where's my thing? There it is. I'll give it a go.
Listen, it's fine. And Hannah, Emily, you continue shooting as they are sort of backing away, sort of taking cover deeper down the hallway, as they will not be able to shoot back. But you've kind of taken out 5 out of the 6 individuals. The last one one was wounded and he's kind of was dragging his corpse back inside. One just kind of ran deeper. Blackjack says, all right, not the worst I've seen, but let's just hope that nobody's home, right?
Yeah.
Emily, are you okay?
It hurts, but I think I'm fine. Luckily, I think there's no bleeding and infection.
If that changes, let me know.
For now, I think there's no need for urgent care. I think we can do it afterwards. Let's not waste battery power.
Presumably then you'll follow him inside deeper.
Yes.
So you can all take 1 point of it from me for free.
Oh, so kind.
Which means our ball's about to be broken.
Maybe I'm just being nice to you, Mac.
Your heart
It's
of
definitely not the like, here's a supply cache before the boss fight thing.
Here's your potion of angelic respite.
You're making your way inside, and there's a couple more pot shots that get flung at you from these like small turrets that just kind of slide out of the walls. But with Blackjack there, you're gonna be able to see them coming and take them out. But as you're moving inside, anyone curious enough to look around, see if they see anything interesting, anything alluring? It's quite.
No, I'm looking at my flaw here, Grun, and the answer is yes.
Yeah, too curious for our own good, yeah.
Damn, I guess I'm the only one locked in.
Listen.
Yeah, nerd. Okay, you could be cool. Could be lame.
You know what? You can give me either a detect or awareness roll. Only a basic difficult.
I'll give you detect.
Let's see, basic.
Pass. You'll notice there's like this place, even though it's not like very big, it clearly was designed even in this small space to be very opulent. And as you move about, one of the rooms that has like its doors open, Emily, Cassandra, you'll spot inside. It is a very interesting object, sort of kind of encased in like this glass display case that's very central in the room. And as you look at it, it's like a small pendant with like an hourglass inside. Something very familiar about it.
Oh, what's that?
Blackjack's gonna stop, kind of look at it. Frog says, I don't know, never seen anything like it. You can both give me a no roll.
Yeah?
I will give it a try.
That's high culture. Apply for a free reroll, Grunt.
Yeah.
Alright then. The Italians, the pasta man. But I'll give it my all. There you go.
Well, there's nothing in history about it, but well, you can sort of piece together the symbolism of an hourglass. Hourglasses represent time passing. And right now, the hourglass itself seems to be horizontal. There is no like all the sand is in like one end, but the object itself is horizontal. Probably have the slight feeling that whatever this thing is, it does relate to time.
Out of curiosity, he did mention, can I give it a quick hand sparkle to the folks that tech bring anything up?
I mean, it's definitely magical.
Alright, I think note that artifact down for later, perhaps, after we've done everything before the battery's up. I'm not sure if the thing's probably booby trapped.
I mean, do you say anything about that?
No, that's what he said. That's what you said out loud right now. For now, basically, like
You just see Blackjack yank his pistol and just shoot the case off of it.
Oh, I see. That's how the professionals do it.
Cassandra's actually gonna laugh at that.
All right, then let's grab it. Let's be careful though. I'm not sure what kind of magic it does. My gut feeling tells me it's something time
Sandra's just
related.
gonna pick it up.
Yep.
The
Now-
nerd and
I'll make an assumption, Sandra. I don't think you're picking up with too much care for it.
it's about Emeralds to explain. Please be careful.
Yeah, like I think like she's picking it up, like not really like like honestly it's like not the most care, like she's picking it up like how she pick up any other glass object, so like not breaking it, but just like picking up pretty fast.
As you'll see, the grains of sand start trickling towards the other end. As the thing begins to spin like a gyroscope on its own.
Oh. Sandra's gonna put it back down, see if that makes it stop.
I was gonna say, because if you tilt it back, so it's like horizontal, it sort of stops the motion.
Okay, yeah, because that's like that's the first thing she would do. Like, huh? So yeah. We'll find out what this does later.
So yeah, listen, you'll make your way deeper into the bunker as eventually I need all of you to give me either shoot roll.
Yes, sir. Now that's a wonderful looking failure right there. Let me count. It's a 5 dice. Come on, Pastor Man. Now, Pastor Man could also epically throw me, and I'll just roll the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Happened to
It did. All right, Pastor Man.
I think it's unlikely to happen again.
All right, I'll let you help out one of them. The other one will get injured. So, Chris.
Let me look at your character sheets.
This is where you
I
should
don't-
pick the favorites.
I can't believe he's min-maxing with this to fucking get injured. What the fuck is this?
No, listen. I'm sorry.
Just pick your favorite Max. Come on.
Listen, gut feel. If it's a favorite sister contest, probably Cassandra.
Get fucked, Hannah. Take one.
Like Mark
She loves both of them dearly.
or what?
No, yeah.
Or
just
take
mark-
grit.
No, just mark wound.
Yeah, hurt. Actually, wait. Can you mark wounded? What?
Or
Separate
whatever,
thing?
hurt, however it's called.
Yeah, the hurt condition.
Okay.
As yeah, listen, you'll have to go through a couple more shooting rounds, but unfortunately, Hannah, you will get wounded as well by one of these. Eventually, you do make it to this large chamber, which has like this big fancy kind of like throne and very like opulent paintings around it. It's clearly like meant to be some sort of audience chamber, but next to the throne there's this other giant case where you will see it's like this large ruby, you would assume, that has a certain it's carved in a certain way to emulate like a cartoonishly big diamond shape, as he'll just kind of crash the case and pocket the jewel. All right, time to leave now before this thing blows itself up.
What?
Run.
Let's go. Well, I'll ask later.
Yes. We'll make quick way, and as you're outside, you jump on the horse and start bolting full speed. As it takes a couple of minutes before the fucking blast wave just kind of flings you all off the horse. Take 3 grit. As you all kind of tumble to the ground, scraping and bruising a bit as your ears are ringing. Explosion behind you. As that bunker is no more. A ruin now instead.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Cassandra, she'll check the hourglass real quick.
it's fine. What else? Kind
Maybe
of.
when we get back home, we can talk to Damien about, like, I don't know, rigging a comedically sized explosion to, like, the dog tower.
Like, you folks from the Dark Tower?
Yeah, there's more than one.
No,
You might.
there's only one that I know of.
Can you describe it? Can you...
Well, I haven't visited it personally, but
and what do...
some of
what
the
is this?
representatives says it's like giant house. It has a lot of weird shit around it.
That sounds about right.
How long ago was this founded? Because our dog tower was only founded like a couple months ago.
Like, kind of starts counting. Give me a second.
As I assume as he's doing the hand, but Emily will say, "Fuck, it might not have been Sam. It might have been a random rift shit. I think."
Say that again.
Emily will just say, "Maybe it was not him. Maybe it was just random rift shit." I think. As you wait for him to finish counting.
I think roughly 5, maybe a bit more years.
I have a question about interdimensional travel. Is time dilation normal?
Oh yeah, it's plenty. Timelines are all fucking screwed up. They don't sync up.
Is 5 years like a normal thing, or is it just completely random?
As Cassandra's gonna say, all right. I'm gonna have a breakdown of that when I get home and I find out 5 years of my life are gone.
Wait, that doesn't mean it's going to be 5 years when we get back, right?
Kind of shrugs, says, I don't know. Time is weird, but I did hear about this a couple of years ago.
You only heard about it? Okay. So maybe the collector can contact the Dark Tower, maybe. Or the Tower of Magic.
Wait, said Damien. This wouldn't be a Damien cross, would it? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh boy. Well, listen, how about we discuss this over a nice drink and some food?
All right.
He'll help the horse get back up as it's a sturdy thing. No fucking scratches on it. As you'll get back to camp and he'll like sets up a bit of a cook pot. Says, you kids drink?
I think at this point I might need one, yeah.
Yeah, occasionally.
Listen, this is good bourbon right here. It's like a canister of it. No glasses. I usually work alone, but you can pass the bottle between each other. I have my own. You'll say So this was a year or so ago. I was picking up a new job. And well, I heard that somebody on the space station where they hand out these was talking about a new group that partnered up with the Tower of Magic. and I think they were called like Tower something. And I looked on the fucking announcement, and there was this guy Damien Cross that got accepted into the Tower of Magic shortly after he finalized the partnership. And you know, a partnership with the Tower of Magic, I'm not sure if you know about these guys, but ain't no small feat.
Yeah, we were told about them by the tutor. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have certain they make certain deals and alliances across the multiverse. They're a respected institution, so people were wondering about this Dark Tower bit. Apparently, it's from a Nexus world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, lines up.
Well, fuck.
Why? Well,
Why-
fuck.
why-
I'm sure we can contact them, and that isn't it.
Yeah,
as fuck as losing 5 years is that as bad as that is.
You might lose more by the time you get back.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it took 5 years or so for you to get here. Probably gonna take you 5 years to go back. Listen, don't worry. I'm not an expert, so I'm just speculating here. I've already sent a message to the collector. She should send someone to pick us up. And you should, well, figure things out with her.
Alright, yeah, let's go figure something out.
While
Out
we're
of
here,
character, Mac, you're so wrong. No, he sang us the past to make sure things go smoother. He got spooked by a certain incident in Iceland.
That's true. That's true. That we are a stabilization.
I'm gonna take the time to heal both Emily and myself. So I'll spend the 2 adrenaline for that.
Yes, you can both remove the conditions. Yeah. And you can rest up a bit, and by next day you have healed up the grit as well. There's nothing else you want to do.
While they're just sitting alone, she is, because I'm just gonna ask, just kind of silently. So, when we get back, how awkward is it gonna be with Tom, Damien, and Abby? If it's already been 5 years, I think it's gonna be longer.
I mean, if it's gonna be 10.
I don't think they're gonna wait.
Listen, we're gonna talk to them. I'm gonna try to talk to Tom if he. Just gonna talk to him. It's gonna be that simple. So, if they found someone, well, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna might cry a little, but I wouldn't blame them for sticking with a new person. Actually, I'm gonna cry a lot probably, but if not, we'll just talk to them about what they want. If they maybe start from the ground up, basically, or just embrace with a hug. I guess we have to see.
Sounds like regardless, we're gonna be starting over. We'll have our friends to help pick us back up, but God, I don't know. Maybe because I'm just actually gonna say maybe it's better if Mom and Dad got caught up in it. Like I can't imagine 10 years thinking we just vanished off the face of the earth.
No, No. Just explain them. We went.
Yeah, listen, maybe you're right. If they're still alive, we'd have to explain them anyways when we stopped aging. So
There's no point in hiding. I mean, they would have noticed the others not aging, like Tom and the others, like Tom, Damien, they would have noticed anyway.
We knew we'd have to, come clean about it eventually, so
And I think they'll be happy to know that their children didn't die.
yeah, probably.
we'll see what's waiting. We don't even know that we're going to show up 10 years later. Maybe it's going to be just as quick as what we got here. And like Blackjack said, the timelines just don't line up smoothly.
Yeah, you'll be able to get some rest, and in the morning, he's actually gonna wake you all up. Okay, people, we leave, head to the sanctuary.
All right.
So I'll kind of sort of guide you, so you're all standing up close to him. As then suddenly you see a beam of bright white lights just fall down from the sky and just completely surround you. As a few seconds later, it sort of dims back, and you are now sort of in a large room, very modern looking. I don't have a perfect background for it.
Corporate office, how about that?
Yes, listen.
Kipo's old workplace. you see
The
name
way that Mac knew the name of the
Kipo.
scene already.
As yes, you are in fact in a very weird looking room. As you'll see there's like, it's like this weird looking bird lady. She's like covered with feathers. Speaks as and realized we would have company. Hey, listen, found a couple of stowaways and want me to leave them out in the desert. Help me out on a job as well. Thought they might speak with the boss. She might help them get back. She'll kind of like nods. Suppose I'll put her picture here for posterity's sake. As she'll say, you have the goods. She like kind of pulls out the precious stone and just kind of like flings it at her. She'll catch it, looking very annoyed at him for doing that, and kind of puts it in a very ornate box. Well, your payment is awaiting for you. He like tips his hat. Pleasure doing business with you as always. Send the boss my regards. He like looks at you three and pats you on the shoulder. And well, I wouldn't say trust these people here. They will try to maybe scam you, but they're not gonna kill you. Bad for business.
Noted. Thank you, Blackjack, and stay safe.
Yeah, thanks for saving our lives.
Nah, don't worry. Take care out there, kids, and be careful who you piss off next time. Maybe we'll see each other around. And my condolences for anything that's waiting for you back home.
Thanks.
He'll take his leave. The woman is gonna look at you three. My name is Cinder, and I'm a agent of the Collector. What seems to be your problem?
Cassandra, and we ended up taken from Aurith to the frontier. It was by Alavra. It's the one with the dog tower.
I see. I've heard certain rumors. Follow me, please. As she'll lead you outside and sort of down these long corridors. It's a surprisingly, now that you've left the sort of very futuristic area, you're gonna be led through this large hallway that has like this glass ceiling. As you can see, this luscious green forest outside as you're gonna get kind of walked through it. As you see very weird animals kind of wandering about, flying through the trees, kind of scampering about. Animals that you've never seen anything in. Like, you can tell that they're probably some sort of weird birds, but the colors, the shape, it's all very alien looking. Similarly to some of the other small animals climbing the trees nearby. And they all look very different from one another. There's very few lookalikes. As she is gonna sort of to this like very nice and pleasant clearing. As you see this very demonic looking woman, clearly just kind of like petting one of the birds. She says, "Ma'am, I've brought some potential new clients." She kind of like looks up at you three. "Welcome. I'm the Collector, and you three find yourselves my sanctuary."
Thanks for having us. It looks nice.
Glad you like it. My life's work. Quite proud of it. Here's my question. What happened to the three of you? Presumably you also walk her through the same details you gave Cinder earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Specifically, Hannah would mention the bright light and the heat as things she remembers before suddenly being somewhere else.
And you think it's, you said this Simon, was it?
Well, it's probably that's our best theory. It's either him or a random riff.
Tall, lanky man.
Yep, has like glasses, like blacks, like sort of like sunglasses.
Elf ears?
Didn't look too closely, but he had white hair.
Cinder will mention. He hides those during missions, ma'am. Yes, I believe I know him by reputation. He is one of Palantier's agents in charge of rather secretive missions. Quite the reputation on him. I suppose you wish to go home.
Yes,
Like that,
please.
Don't do favors for free. Question is, what can you three offer me?
Well, as listen, the first thing Cassandra actually say, let's start with this. She'll put the hourglass on the table. Yeah, I found this. I don't actually know what it is.
It's some kind of
But I think
magical
I-
artifact.
It's something like thing with time.
She'll smile, looks at it and says, picks it up. I have an idea. And it seems a fair trade to me. I will bring you back home. I'll keep this as payment.
All right, sounds fair enough.
I will warn you though. While I can bring you home, I cannot, well, affect time, or rather, I would not want to do that. That is a dangerous business. So I will drop you your current point in existence. Your
Yes, we
timeline
will
has
warn you.
progressed a bit since you probably were there.
If it's not too much to
Can
ask.
can you give us an idea of how long has passed, just so you know?
She'll pull up this weird looking device. She like taps on it a couple of times. Current year, 1983.
Okay, yeah, that's 78, 79, 80, 81, 83. Honestly, oof, yeah, that's more than 5 years, but that's not the 10 which it could have been. That's all right.
She kind of like raises an eyebrow. How? You mean 10?
It's just a hypothesis. Blackjack said he calculated.
Blackjack told us was Dog Tower got founded 5 years ago, but we were taken from a point where it was only months ago. So kind of just a hypothesis. I know it probably could have been worse. Time things are still kind of new to me.
Yeah, and I don't think he is an expert. Even he himself said so.
He is not. While time dilation can be a frequent consequence of traversing timelines, it can also be an intentional thing. One doesn't
Makes
need to. Pathways through the multiverse are also calculated like roads in real life, so you can take the long road or the short road.
All right.
May I suggest a secondary deal?
That would be.
Can help you with the Simon individual. Keep him off your back.
That'd probably be a good thing, yeah.
In exchange, I wish to be the Dark Tower's official partner for business, a rather exclusive contract. Of course, you are able to really associate with whoever you want, but all transactions of goods and services must operate through me as a middleman.
As Cassandra asks. Yeah, Cassandra will say, and this offer to keep Simon off our backs, does that also extend to the other members of the Dog Tower? Because
Absolutely.
I think he.
Anyone currently residing in your timeline, in fact. I will make sure Simon doesn't step foot in it. You will be one of the collector's official partners. Considering the nature of your business, you would be the first. I don't usually partner up with a magical organization.
Well, what would you
be hoping to get out of this partnership then?
Magical expertise and services.
Listen, Grant, I'd like to roll a detect.
Yes.
Yeah, because
We
like I
were
know
more
clearly.
specifically about like being scammed or something.
Yeah, because Sandra's basically rolling it because like basically rolling it to see like if like this is exactly just what it sounds like, or if there's like hidden meaning that could be enforced later. So detect, focus, just critical difficulty. I'll spend a adrenaline on this. I'll do a reroll.
Yeah, no, you get the sensation that she definitely has she has a lot of interest in the Dark Tower and its probably potential future. And it's a business partnership she plans to probably use for her own, like she said, expertise in magical affairs. And that could mean like anything from research to experiments to probably all things related to magic. Now, the goods and services part does have the implication of like, well, you're gonna have to work through her, so you're not gonna have any other connections on the multiversal market. Not that I'm not sure if you care about that.
I'm gonna be honest, like, Cassandra, that thought crosses Cassandra's mind. She's like, "What? Who else am I gonna fucking trade with? The fucking Nazis?"
Listen, there's the AI overlords over there.
Yeah, listen.
Guys that tried to kill you, remember?
Yeah. Oh wow, I'm. There's such a rich tapestry of nice people.
There's
to fucking
also-
say this.
there's
I'm
also-
losing them all.
There's also Simon. There's Palantir. Simon's work.
The Nazis. Yeah.
The list of people. It's a listen. there's
So
also-
honestly, yeah, Cassandra's gonna say. Honestly, I think that sounds fine. Asshole exclusivity contract. I'm being honest. I only really know of two other groups, and they seem like assholes who want to kill me. So I don't think I'm doing business with.
She'll kind of like snap her fingers, and you see like a puff of flame appear, and she like presents you with a piece of paper, and she'll say, "This is the official documents. You may read them once you get home. Share them with your friends. They contain the details on our agreement as well as penalties in case you breach the contract. The contract is signed over the period of 10 years, after which you will be able to freely end it or prolong it if you find everything satisfactory. Once you have signed it, I will receive a copy of it, and we will both be in business together. To make a show of good faith, I'll make sure Simon is removed before you even arrive, or unless maybe you wish to witness his removal."
removed. Can you deliberate? It's gonna be bloody. Or what are we talking?
Well,
here?
Maybe he'll go back home on his own, but with Palantir agents, I shoot first and ask questions later.
Not a character. Fuck, it sucks to be Simon, man. You're just in your fucking office.
What if Simon? Again, what if Simon did nothing? What if he just?
See, if he actually did nothing, that's even funnier.
That's sucking blast.
I think Cassandra would actually say, "Oh, I can't speak for my sisters, but I think I'd rather see my friends again as soon as possible."
Yeah, it's a petty revenge. I think it's not top right.
We don't have to make a decision about this right now, do we?
She says, no, I encourage you actually to read the contract fully. But for your safety, I think it's best if I remove him before he realizes you're back, unless you want to take this trip all over again.
No, I think.
No, get rid of him before we go back. Yeah.
I'm not sure we'll get lucky a second time.
Nods. Does very well. Cinder, please escort them back to the teleportation chamber and inform Blackwell he has another assignment. She'll nod.
Blackwell, go beat his ass.
As
Blackwall, your current objective, I need you to break Simon's skull. Great, boss. Don't even need to pay me for this one.
Also, stop burning large comic books, please. There's nothing.
Yeah, listen, you will be escorted back. Maybe you should make that gift back.
you'll be escorted
Again.
back.
I genuinely hope this wasn't his fault. I genuinely hope that this was just a random thing. That would be so funny.
If this was a random riff, it would be the funniest outcome.
As yeah, you will be taken to a chamber where you arrived with Blackjack initially. As Cinder will bow politely for activating the beam and presumably sending you back home. As well, familiar sights of Coding, Wyoming in summer kind of overwhelm you with a sense of, well, hopeful happiness. You are, well, a bit out of town. Not just have the locals start asking questions.
Let's get to the dog tower, I guess.
It's only been 2 days for us, but fuck, it's let's just do this.
Is there a way that we can pass by like our parents' house? Like we don't have to stop there, but just to see if there are people there.
Emily would actually like if you suggest that. She's like, I don't think we should. I think we should avoid that. Go to the Dark Tower first.
Yeah, okay, I mean, you can do that.
That would be kind of fucked up thing to ambush them if they're still there.
No, I don't mean like stop by. I mean, I just wanted to literally pass by it on our way there.
Listen, I get it, but just that I don't want to like risk it. Imagine them seeing us.
People in the tower can tell us.
Give me an awareness roll. Only basically. As you're passing by, as you arrive into town and you start walking by, there's a couple of different things you will immediately pick up on. A lot of the houses look brand new. There's still some parts where the road hasn't been fully rebuilt. There's like cracks and holes in the asphalt. Looks like the town went through something really bad, as there's signs of destruction, and a lot of the buildings seem to either be like freshly made or recently refurbished. Like large parts of them sort of have been switched out for newer parts. As you will
I think something
Sorry, go ahead.
bad happened while we were gone.
I mean, last time there was a rift here, there was an explosion. Sounds like the bad shit happens because of rifts, and we'll figure it out.
As make your way the Dark Tower building that has now expanded. It's no longer just a two-story house, but looks like a giant villa, and there's like an actual big sort of looks like a lighthouse sort of that has been built behind it. It's cartoonishly large for the area, and behind there seems to be all sort of weird smaller houses. Like it looks like an actual compound at this point, like these large 2-meter high stone walls surround the entire place. You presumably walk up to the door and kind of give it a ring.
Yeah, Cassandra does, yeah.
As you will recognize Troy as he like opens the door, and his eyes kind of go wide once he sees you. He's like, "Oh my, Sandra, Hannah, Emily." Oh,
Yeah.
you're
Hi,
alive.
Hi.
It's just a bit of a long story to share. How many others are here?
Not that many. Come inside. Come inside. He's like just they're on they're on business. He like sort of brings you inside. Let me get you something to drink.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind that.
He'll kind of say, like, sit you down with some bottles of water. Fuck.
I do want to ask, what about our family and our parents?
It's like his face fucking darkens.
Yeah, Emily, as the neurons are connecting, she might actually like, start slightly. Like, she'll try to hold herself back, but she'll start tearing as I don't think an answer is needed from that face darkening.
The day you disappeared, that you took that hiking trip in the mountains. They attacked the next day.
Who attacked?
So it was Simon then.
He'll nod.
Motherfucker.
Several
To skip to the end of the story, we made a deal with somebody who just beat his fucking ass for us, so that's good.
kind of like looks a bit confused but slowly nods.
Explain further. We'll explain.
Yeah, I just woke up in the morning, was doing my regular exercises, and I just saw several beams shoot down from the sky, and before we all knew it, there was a chaos. It was about 100 soldiers that just came through, and most of the town either was destroyed or some people managed to escape, but it was
Petty.
bloody.
What a petty little fucking bitch. Fucking, we tell him no. Fucking he attacks us. And, I mean, it makes sense. He's a fucking Nazi.
Damien did something reckless, but ended up saving our lives. He summoned this flying lizard to breathe fire.
I mean,
Of course he did.
breaking OPSEC, I think, when you're being attacked by, I'm gonna take a guess, fucking probably Nazi soldiers or something, or
He nods.
I think it's not the worst thing to do. Is there at least for our parents? Is there at least where they were found? The other is there? Were they buried or?
Yeah, we held a funeral. We found them We found them in the forest nearby, searching. Your tent, you were not there, but just assume they did something to you. Taken prisoners, or several
Well-
of the townsfolk were also taken.
Wait, really?
He nods. Your friend Alaric mentioned that probably while we fought them back, well, I think the dragons scared them off, but we only killed a few of them. They retreated. Alaric speculated a future attack.
Oh, guess just tell you what happened to us. We went to a place called the Frontier. Hellworld, apparently, where apocalypse happened and shit got bad. A guy named Blackjack, and broke into a vault, helped him break into some sort of like vault, big castle thing. We eventually made a deal with a woman called the Collector. Traded her another thing we found to get back, and agreed to make another deal with her in exchange for her men kicking Simon the fuck out. And making sure he doesn't come back.
Sent several messages, and probably gonna take them a few days, but people should be returning. There's been problems here. Apparently, last week there was everyone here was called to engage in several skirmishes with these weird-looking fish-human hybrids. I hear that was quite bloody as well.
Is everyone okay?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out together in a few days. I stay back here to hold down the fort. Most of the people in town have been relocated, and Alaric has stationed several agents to keep up the appearance, or at least few years, and he either, I suppose, let people settle in or turn this into a actual military outpost, or your equivalent of one.
All right.
Everyone currently in town is on the know. That's why it's a bit more empty than usual. If you want, I can take you to where they've been buried.
Not like that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Nod, and we'll drive you to the local cemetery where you will be taken. They have been buried in a very respectful place. As Troy will give you some moment alone with them.
I think Cassandra just breaks down.
Yeah, Emily is also just looking probably trying to compose herself, but I don't think she'll resist for long either. Yeah.
as